gentlemen, welcome to Legion Talk, episode number 128. Now, what we're going to be taking a look at is, because apparently everyone was clamoring for it, I just don't know who. If you had any doubt, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings 2 is on. Yes, we're all very excited. Yep. Super excited. I didn't even really laugh at the first one. It sucked. It was like a 5.75 out of 10. I rated the Eternals better. At least the Eternals I got a couple chuckles out of, and you know, I'm not going to say spoilers because I haven't yet to do my, you know what? I will do spoilers. I'm not going to make my Eternals review because I just don't have it in me. This is going to be my Shang-Chi / very quick Eternals review. I rated the Eternals as 6.25. So, yes. That's what I rated it. So, it is 0.50 better of a movie than I thought. I got some chuckles out of it. There are a lot of issues I did have with it. The characters were definitely, the lovers were very hard to follow and very uninteresting. And the only characters that actually had chemistry were Gilgamesh and Thena. Like, you could actually tell that those two characters actually gave a crap about each other. Angelina Jolie, of course, doing what she always does, being very, very good. That was about it. That was about the highlight of the movie. It wasn't horrendous. Neither movie was horrendous. Were they good? Not really. They're okay. So no, I don't understand getting a Shang-Chi 2. Does anyone want to step up and argue that Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings wasn't the best superhero movie of the year? Dude, Spider-Man is still coming out. You're getting the return of, Doc Ock. You're getting the return of Green Goblin. And there's a lot of discussion that Tobey Maguire's coming back. Yes. So no, Shang-Chi wasn't even close. Shang-Chi was a trash fire compared to that. Black Widow was better than Shang-Chi. In this writer's estimation, yeah. Brady Langman searching for tickets for the future. I'm talking about me. If you're not following, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, The Eternals, and even Black Widow all fell short of the quippy, fun as all hell exploration of identity and family we saw in Shang-Chi. Jury's still out on Spider-Man No Way Home. What will fare in this department, of course. You're such a loser. What a loser. Is there a picture of you and how much of a loser you are? No? Fair enough. God, these people are losers. They're just like, oh my God, Marvel, shower me with your... Dude, give a real, actual, honest answer. Don't just suck Disney off. It's terrible. And this is someone who loved the Infinity Saga. Were they all good? No, they weren't all phenomenal. But is the Infinity Saga as a whole phenomenal? Yes. Y'all have kind of shit the bucket since then. For those who enjoyed the Marvel Cinematic Universe outing that gave us the greatest fight inside a bus ever put to film. That's what you got? The greatest fight scene inside of a bus ever? The greatest fight inside a bus ever. I would say any fight scene that took place inside of the bus for speed, much better. Rejoice! Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is officially getting a sequel. Of course, this is after Shang-Chi blatantly teased another installment in its post-credit scenes. Nobody cares. But we'll get to that in a moment. Well, let's get to this now. Budget. Actually, the budget was confirmed to be closer to $200 million. So, which means that at $200 million, Shang-Chi needed probably about $410 million to break even. Shang-Chi at the box office made $432 million. That's just around roughly an estimate because it was delayed, so it may even be higher, like $415 million, because insurance does need to be taken into account along with the extended delays in advertisement. So it could be closer to $420 million. That means Shang-Chi made a whopping pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. Okay, Mr. Silly Bears? According to the Hollywood Reporter, the director of the original film, Destin Daniel Cretton, well, yeah, he's a cretin, all right, was signed on over an overall deal with Marvel Studios and Hulu's Onyx Collective, which will see him return to helm Shang-Chi 2, as well as develop a project for Disney+. Oh, super. There's a reason I haven't made it through What If, because it's what if it's trash? For fuck's sake. Destin is I'm gonna call him Cretin or Cretin, is an amazing collaborator who brought a unique perspective and skill to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Said Kevin Feige. What was it? Mediocreness? Was it failure? I know there's going to be people like, well, there was a pandemic. Like, okay. Like, it still sucked. The movie sucked. Bottom of the barrel. Thor the Dark World was better. Yes, I said that. The president of Marvel Studios, nobody cares because he's an idiot now too. We had a fantastic time working together on the film, and he has so many intriguing ideas for stories to bring to life on Disney+. So we're thrilled to expand our relationship with him and can't wait to get started. Yeah, I think everybody can wait for y'all to get started. Working on Shang-Chi with Kevin and Marvel Studios team was one of the highlights of my life, and I couldn't be more excited about Tara's vision of Onyx Collective. Cretin said, I can't wait to explore new stories and build new worlds with this community. Yeah. So Black Widow made money. Shang-Chi barely broke even, with a little bit of pennies on the dollar. And the Eternals is going to lose a whopping probably $150 to $200 million. Well, what are we in store for when we see Shang-Chi back on the big screen? A flop? Remember that this is the MCU, where its main story at the present moment is quite literally dealing with the idea of infinite universes. Okay? So anything and everything could change between now and the next MCU drop you see. But let's consider what we know. The post-credit scenes for Shang-Chi teased that there's something of a tracking beacon buried within the Ten Rings themselves. So the sequel could follow Shang-Chi as he finds out where it's coming from. Ooh. Meanwhile, we saw Shang-Chi's sister, who weighs like literally 10 pounds, Xialing, I don't care, take the throne of the Ten Rings organization. So there will be likely some threat that she'll have to take down, or she'll become a bad guy herself. I mean, just saying. No matter what story Cretin dreams up, I'm sorry, Cretin, or Cretin, nobody cares. We're just happy that there will be another story. No, we're not. That's the beauty of the MCU, isn't it? No, it's not anymore. Long story short, nobody wants this crap. It's going to be garbage. It's going to be a trash pile. Marvel has turned into a gutter house of a trash fire, and quite frankly, most fans don't care. Most fans don't care because guess what? Shang-Chi didn't do well. The Eternals bombed. Hawkeye, yes, it had like, I think it was like, what was it, like 200 and some odd million views in the first week. In the first week, that was scattered over 7 days. If you count that out, YouTube, a YouTube channel gets more views in a week than that. Large YouTube, not even large, moderate sized YouTube channels get more views in a week than that. Sad, just pitiful. It's nothing but trash. They're degrading the beloved characters that built the Infinity Saga. You know, like Captain America, Iron Man, Hawkeye. But hey, Kate Bishop, right? She's the best archer in the world. Shut the